Hello YouTube, this is a Tech Guru here, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make a password protected bunker. So, I'll put a link in the description to the video of my bunker, which I made, to see exactly how this can be used. But here I'm going to use a similar just sort of diagram. This is going to be two doors like I had it in the video. You should watch before you watch this, but you can have it with one. It's quite the same methods. But it looks better personally in my opinion with two. So you'd have obviously all these wires here would be underground, but so yeah, but this does have to be done in a Tekkit version that has access to computers, otherwise this cannot be done. It can be, but you have to make that pin with a redstone, which is just hard, but this is surprisingly simple, so I hope this helps you out, guys. So you're going to want these. First of all, by the way, I'm going to apologise for the clicks on the keyboard. It is a mechanical keyboard, so it makes clicky noises, but yeah. Okay, let's get started. So, the two doors here that we want closed all the time, really, apart from when we type in the correct password. So first of all, what we have to do is, say we come off here, put a block here, put a redstone torch there, so that's closed. And then bring a wire off here, there. Okay. What we're going to do now is going to put our first computer. So all you can do is, it's really up to you how you have this. We'll put that there and put computer there, and then put the wire into the side. What you do is control shift and then press on the top of that. Let's change the day. No, right. And then we want to do the same with this one. So we'll have the computer this side to show you both examples. You'll see what I mean in a second. So you just want to put down another block with that done like that. So that's closed, and put the wire off here like that. And then put down a box and a computer, and then like that. Okay, so obviously you can have this wiring wherever you want. You can have the computers wherever you like. It's really up to you. I'm just using this as an example. So first of all, what you want to do is you're going to have to program the computer. Let's just turn down these. No, that's right. Okay. So you want to go on your computer and you're going to have, well, I did my mistake before. But what you got to do is you got to have it first to ask you for the password. So this is the startup file. So what you want to do is type in edit, start up on that, and you'll go to a brand new file. And then you want to type in whatever you want it to say. So you put print, open brackets, quotation marks, and you type in what you want. So you put something like enter password, and that's it. You don't have to put anything out. You can put, secure base or whatever you want to put, but that's just good enough. For the first file, that is fine. And then what you want to do is you can hit control and your thing to go save, and then control again, and then exit. So then you want to reboot. Nope. And then when it boots up, it's going to ask you for that password. Of course, you haven't set a password, so what you want to do is set the password. Type in edit and whatever you want the password to be. So I'm just going to have the password as bunker. Alright, enter, and it'll brand new file. Now you've got to set the redstone to activate and disactivate. So what you got to put first is print, and then password correct, and then that's that. Then normally what I do is I put things like print detected user logged to make it look a bit more like it's a proper system, but that's just additions. What you gotta do is put print in and then put whatever text you want in there, and then if you use then sleep, that'll give it a break between it comes to the next session. You're just having to sleep. Oh yes, an important fact: when you're doing more than one line, you have to put a semicolon at the end like that. So say you wanted to sleep, so you don't want it to do something for 1 second, a semicolon. Then what you want it to do is you can put, hello, John, whatever your name is, and then door opening, etc. But what you want to do is put redstone dot set output. It has to be a capital O there, by the way. Put like that. Open brackets. Now you see that the redstone here is coming out left. It can come out right, which I'll show you in the other computer. But whatever it's coming out, you've got to put that. So left in this case. So you want to put. And then you want to type in out left, and then here, then put that, then put a comma, space, and then true, like that, and then you want to close your brackets and you want to put a semicolon. Then, now this is how long you want the door to stay open for, so you want to put sleep, open brackets, so say you want it to be open for 3 ticks, and then go that. And then you type in, basically we typed in before but full, so redstone dot set output open left comma, and then you put false. You don't have to put capitals with that. False. Close brackets. Nope. Close brackets. And then semicolon. So that's all you actually have to do for that bit. Then all you got to type in is os.reboot. So it resets itself afterwards. Then you go control save, control exit. So then click reboot, and then it's going to ask you that password. So you type in that password, so it has this bunker. Password correct. And then you see now the door's opened. And it will close, and it will have rebooted by now, and it'll ask you for that password again. So that's exactly how simple this whole setup can be. Obviously you can add things like what's in my other video, like you know, detecting user, make it look like it's a proper setup, but you don't actually have to do that. One of the things I would note is there's a simple command like list, which actually shows you all the files, and obviously you can see the password bunker right there. So just stop this, you want to get edit and type in list, make that file list, and then you want to type in print and something like hacker alarm active or something like that, you know, anything to scare people off. Then just close that, control save, control exit. So then once the computer's rebooted, and I'm a hack, I'm on type of list. Oh, hang on, I've done something wrong there, give it 2 seconds. Oh, I see, I'll put that line at the end there. Mistakes, just get rid of that, and you can put, if it's a one thing file, you don't actually have to put something on, but you can. Save that, exit, reboot, nope, just put, so you can just open the start files like this, so just go, start up, then type in list, nope, hacker alarm active, or whatever you want to just scare them. So, I'll show you that again, what actually happens. Bunker. Password correct comes up, and then that door is actually open. And then there you go. And because we've done this inverter, it's going to stay closed until power comes out the side of the computer and swaps around. So here is the same setup again, but all you have to do for the second one is actually where I've put. So let's just, instead of doing that door, let's just change this around. So say I want the power's coming in from the right hand side, like this. Obviously now that's not going to work, so if I type in bunker, the password's correct, but nothing's going to happen because the power is set to come out this side. So you type in edit your password at bunker, and you see where it says left here, all you have to do is change where it says left to right, like this. Nope. Like that. Control save, control exit. And what should happen then is when you type in bunker, and the door is open because it's set to come out the left, the right side even. I'm only aware that it works like that from the back and the front, but it may work other ways. And then you can have your second system. I have, the first one's a password, so like password, bunker, any word. Then what I have with the second one is a 4-digit pin. So, and then you go straight into your base. So what you can do then is you can have Here you can have a reinforced stone or whatever, so it can withstand explosions, what have you. You can put all your treasures in there. It can be very useful. Then you can have this type of exit, which is what I've got set up in mine, which is where, so say, obviously if I'm in survival, I'm not going to be able to knock this down, but say I am. So you want to go, so this, you'd normally be coming up this tunnel, but because it's got reinforced stone doors that you won't be able to access from the outside, only the inside, you can. So there's all my setup behind there, and I'll show you how to do this double lock in 2 seconds. And you can have a bunker like this. Obviously I haven't finished mine off yet, but you can have all the reinforced stone there. You can see that fully working. The link in the description to my actual full video for that, and also some of the other redstone I've got set up in my house. So if I go back to the example here, I can tell you how you set up. It's pretty simple to add a double lock, because all that happens is you come off somewhere. So set our thing. So say you add a wall inside your house that you can put a switch on. So say there, I get a switch. No, there's a lever in it. Lever button. It can be over. Buttons wouldn't really work, but if you set a button up to turn off and on, it would. But it's easy with a lever, to be honest. So you have a lever here and flip it, and if you see this wire gets a little bit lighter when I do it, basically when it's lighter, like it's on now. So if I try and type in the password into this door, it opened fast and closed straight away because the lever is giving it another external power. This means that say if you want to sleep in your bunker, your friend knows your password and wants to come and steal where you're sleeping or whatever, you can basically lock them out. But what I sometimes have is if you leave this on and leave through your whatever, you can't get back in. So it's up to you if you want to have that, but I think it's good, but it's really up to you. I'll put a link in some images that have some of the other prints, like what I've got set up in mine. I'll also put a picture of what to type in down below, so that you can't copy and paste it into the console through the client anyway, so you're going to have to copy it, but it's easier for you to just copy it instead of pausing the video and doing it. So okay, thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more tutorials like this, I'll be quite willing to do it, so comment, like, subscribe to the Tech Guru. Thank you for watching.